It is an interesting time, election week in New York City, election on Tuesday. And this, we are in the midst of what, for me, I've lived in a lot of places now. I've lived in different regions of the United States. I've never seen an election quite like what's going on in New York City right now. And I imagine a lot of you are familiar, which is rare for an election in an odd number year. But the mayor's race in New York is so interesting because I feel like we all know who's going to win, right? Zohran Mamdani is going to win. He did the hard work early. He is going to win. I've never seen more people more terrified of a diminutive South Asian man than I have seen with people being terrified of what is going to happen if this dude wins. Oh my goodness, it is the wildest. Like you are from New York, you lived around here forever. You've seen Giuliani win elections. Like you've seen a lot of things.
Yeah.
This is different, right?
It's different because it's like there's like an energy, you know what I mean? Like that's like just like permeating like the city, right? Like you said, like there's the side of people that are terrified, and there's the side of people that are like hopeful and are like, man, listen, we've been doing the same shit for I don't know how many years, and it ain't got us nowhere. So let's try something different. You know what I mean? And then you got a guy who's, not an establishment politician, bro, which I think is kind of like a barometer for the nation. You know what I mean? Like people are tired of like the same old guys. I told Zoran, when we were doing a walk and talk, and I was just like, listen, bro, like the problem is that a lot of people are just uninformed voters, man. They're just uninformed, dog. And if you run a guy who has the same last name as another guy who was formerly in office, they'll just be like, all right, well, I guess he knows what he's doing. Let me go just check that box because, and I told him, I was like, listen, brand loyalty is great for ketchup, for tires, you know what I'm saying? For bobby pins, whatever whatever bonnets, whatever you use. Not for people, not for politicians. You know what I'm saying? Just because my dad was a great HVAC technician don't mean I'm going to come down to your crib and fix your walk-in freezer. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing in that regard. So, you know what I mean? I think like with Cuomo, it's crazy that you can have a guy that failed at governor, resigned, like disgracefully, and then he's trying to like do it, basically use the mayor's office as a PR campaign, 4 years of PR cleanup. He's doing like the Saudi Arabia shit where he's
trying to get back.
Yeah. He's trying to get back.
Let me tell you what happened to Cuomo, man. Cuomo need to be in charge of something again. Like, you imagine what life has been to be around him and he ain't had nothing to be in charge of? I can only imagine how exhausting and insufferable he is. Because look, man, you've seen these debates and stuff, man. His heart ain't in it. He's not really trying to do this, but he needs something to be in charge of. But he clearly doesn't want to be the mayor. You used to be the governor. Now you talk about you want to be the mayor. You don't want to be the mayor.
He do. He just want to clean up his image, be like, yo, I'm still a viable politician, y'all. Vote for me. You know what I'm saying? And whatever, like you said, like, put me in charge of something. I don't care if it's the North Shore Animal League, bro. Put me in charge of something. You know what I mean? Because I think homie just has no marketable skills. And as an elderly man with a pierced nipple, it's hard to get a job out here.
Oh, I forgot about the pierced nipple.
Crazy work.
Still, that's absurd.
Crazy work, Bo. If I'm a single issue voter, a nipple ring is going to get you out of the. It's eliminating you from my contention.
Imagine what it's like for the ladies. Because look, some of us know what it's like when you stumble upon, oh shit, it's a ring there.
Okay.
I don't know how that goes for women though when this happens. Like, I don't feel like it's nearly as intriguing as it is. I don't know what it signals. I feel like and honestly, what it might signal to women is the exact opposite thing of that which I wish to signal in that moment.
Thank you. You know what I'm saying? And that's the other thing. The physiology of a woman's nipple is different than that of a man's nipple. So for you to get your nipple pierced as a woman is a lot easier. There's more surface area of the nipple to account for. So you mean to tell me that you got enough nip to pierce, and then you're going to go ahead and do it and follow through and be like, yo, you know what? I got big nipples. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make them more unsightly by putting a big ass ring in them. That's crazy. And then you're gonna do a serious State of the Union of the, blah, bitty blue, whatever's going on with that white polo and the nipple ring sticking through looking crazy. I was like, oh nah, man, come on. This gotta stop. That's crazy, dog. Imagine the president started gauging their ears or something like that, doing some different shit, and you'd be like, bro, this is not. Hey, do what you do, live your life, man. But if you running a government office, I don't want you with no type of shit on your face and your titties, bro. Leave that shit alone.
Well, hold on. This is what this is now making me wonder is who out here, it could be in politics, it can be a whole bunch of spaces. Somebody got like a nipple ring and we would be surprised to find out that they got it, right? Or people who, like, how Kevin Durant has all those tattoos, but you can't really see none of them.
Yeah.
Right? Like, and I have met somebody, shall we say, with the exact same setup. You'd have no idea what kind of party it is until the party actually begins, right? So somebody out there got like a nipple ring and or more.
Bro.
That we had not considered, had never known.
And when you say
and
more.
And this has been, more. Like a lot more.
That could be anything.
Todo es posible, mi amigo. Todo es posible.
I'm telling you, man.
Think about that. Every time you see a politician, man, they might have a nipple ring. Every single
That's
one
wild.
Or more.
Think about it. Think about you, like Clarence Thomas having a Prince Albert. I know you didn't want to think about that. I'm sorry, America. I'm sorry, the internet, for putting that image in your brain.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? But like,
the issue is not me thinking about it. It is the invariable text that I know I'm going to receive from my mother that says, "What is a Prince Albert?" ? Which I think I just guaranteed she would send to me now that I've actually brought it up. But that's still 100% on the board. And I'm going to put her on no, I can't let you tell her because you will in capital letters. Never mind. I was going to outsource that to you to give that explanation. But actually, no, I can't allow that to happen at all.
That might ruin the holidays for you, Bo. I'm not trying to do that to you.
I'm in a terrible place right now. I'm in such a terrible place.
It's a dark mental place.
We know Zohran's probably going to win. Brother, they about to be... they going to be on him like his name really... his middle name is Kwame. He was born in Uganda, but they going to be on him like he Kwame Brown. Like, it's about to be relentless coming at Zohran.
Like you said, man, before, I have never seen this level of fear from the establishment. You know what I'm saying? Career politicians, billionaires, you know what I mean? All these rich people, boomers, you name it. Fear mongerers, you know what I'm saying? Et cetera, et cetera. I'm like, bro, this dude went to Bronx Science. Do y'all know what fam, this kid is a New York City kid. You know what I'm saying? So it baffles my mind, bro, because another thing is this guy's running to be mayor of New York City and he's very focused on New York City. He's you know what I mean? He's getting very granular with the New York City shit. He don't care. He's not tripping about geopolitics and nothing like that. They keep asking him about it, but he keeps replying, hey, man, I'm running to be mayor of New York City. That's my focus. New York City and making it affordable for New Yorkers. You know what I'm saying? I left New York City when they stopped doing free UPK. I got 4 kids, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I can't afford to send all of y'all to daycare while your mom goes to work and I go to work. That's crazy. So what are we gonna do? I was like, I guess I gotta go, and I help him move. So there's a lot of things, man. I call I'm a single issue voter. I'm not a single issue voter, but there's a lot of people that are single issue voters. And for me, the most important thing is childcare, UPK. You know what I mean? The buses is nice, everything else is nice, but really, it's really about giving New Yorkers the opportunity to go out and work and not have to worry about, hey man, I got to spend 20 bands a year on daycare. And that's sucking up all my money. I can't save up money. I can't do nothing. I can't, I'm living hand to mouth. And New Yorkers are tired of that shit.
And then billionaires are like, fuck your kids. That Ackerman guy, that Curtis Lewa, that Curtis Sliwa also hates. Like, that's the thing about Sliwa. When he talks, he doesn't sound like any Republican that I know, right?
At all.
Sliwa says some way too many things where I'm like, no, hear the man out. Let the man in the funny hat finish. But they don't say too much. And it's like, all right, somebody tell the funny hat.
All right, you're talking to you. All right, you cross the line, champ. You know what I mean? Like, this is Sliwa threshold, bro. It's like Sliwa to me is like me going to LA. Like, I could be there for like a week and a half, 2 weeks, and then I got to get out of there.
But they all of the billionaires, is all of the landlords, because my man is trying to freeze the rent or rent stabilized places. And let me tell you something. I had a rent stabilized apartment for a little while, baby. And let me tell you what they don't be trying to do. Put no money into that motherfucker. That's the only thing about it. They gonna get you back. They gonna get you back on that one. They like, ain't no profit in this situation. But like everything he says to me, everything he says to me sounds like, hey, that seems like a pretty good idea. Hey, maybe that won't work, but it seems worth a try. Terror. I was talking to somebody on the phone the other day who don't even live here, and he was petrified at the prospect of Zohran winning.
I don't understand it. I'm like, listen, man, like, look, there's a lot of things that he's proposing. Like you said, they might work, they might not. But what have we been doing for the last, 8 years? Like, bullshit.
Yeah.
So, and look at where we're at. Well, so, might as well try something new. I know Cuomo's not going to do anything new.
That's my thing. Y'all wasn't scared of Eric Adams? Like that is amazing that like you think you can survive Eric Adams, right? But you don't think you can survive the homie Zohran. That's what's kind of wild to me.
That is super bugged out. I think, you know what it is? I think it's older. It's funny because it's like older people, a lot of older people that are like doing all this like fear mongering and all this other bullshit. And it's trippy to me because I'm like, man, aren't y'all like the hippies? Aren't y'all like the generation of like, yo, make love, not war? Like, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, all right, I guess all that shit went out the window as soon as you saw your Social Security check was weak. You know what I mean? Like, and that ain't his fault.